सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Mahayogi Swami Umanand Saraswati ki jai. Vedas. Yes, God has created a beautiful world. And even the five elements, they go all out to serve us. They actually teach us how to serve mankind. It's something so beautiful. We need to learn so many things from them. We had to learn something from Agni. We also needed to learn something from Vayu, from Indra. Now we are going to turn to two more gods. One is Mitra and second is Varun. Mitra is sun and Varun is rains. Of course, just as the word Mitra actually is known to us, similarly sun is considered to be a friendly god. And we can see that. He brings the best out of us. He brings the positiveness out of us. He helps us to become active ourselves, fresh. And well, let's see. Mitra Varuni. These are from 7 to 9, 3 couplets in the first chapter of Rigveda Samhita. Vedic hymns. Let's see what the hymn reads. Mitre huve puta daksham, varunam cha rishadasam, dhiye dhritachi sadhanta. Friends, Rigveda is a great text. I'm going to learn with you all and you're going to study with me. It's not that I'm something expert and I'm trying to preach it. No, I'm trying to understand Rigveda. So I want you to give me that space and enjoy with me. Let's walk together. Sometimes the best way to study is to discuss, to talk. So this gives me a very nice feeling. Now, here God's Mitra, he does not use his might to do the wrong or inauspicious deed. He only does good deed. We have got so many people in the world who are abusing their strength, their intellect. And what are they doing for? God alone knows. Actually, they should keep the welfare of mankind at large. It is, that is exactly what even Mitra, the sun, teaches us. Now, you can imagine, he is there shining right up for all of us in the world. He enters into every home. He has no if you keep the doors open, he's willing to enter your house. So he's a very friendly person. The sun god is a very friendly god. He is willing to take even the smallest, shortest crevice or what you call it, a slit in the wall to enter the homes. He doesn't need a welcome, a speech or something. If he just freely enters and he knows he's doing good to you. Now, these are the beautiful sides of Agni, the Mitra god, and Rishi Munis or the Vedas have brought it to our notice. We have to understand the significance of Veda. They are helping us to revere and they are pointing out the good in things around us, which we otherwise fail to notice. Then there's another god, Varun, that is rains. They say he can destroy the enemy, and both together with kind intellect, they perform their deeds. See how we need to be kind. Kindness is something all of us have to learn to develop. We've got to learn to be kind. Let's not think about what is right, what is wrong, whether it is profit or loss for us, or whether it is necessary that the beggars should come and beg and then we should give. Every time we see a beggar, we say it's wrong to encourage them. Let us try and see if we can apply the scale of kindness to us. And let's see whether we can be kind. All right, let's see. So they both together. they can they do such acts that love grows. Sun and Varun, they do such acts that in mankind love concept grows. Friends, we need to know this. We have got to go into the deep just so that we should try to find some good values in life. The first Vedic hymn, that is number 7, says, Mitre huve putar daksham varunam cha rishadasham dasam diye dhritachi sadhanta. It is to invite the sun who has pure strength, not just strength, pure strength. The goodness itself is strength. The purity is strength. If you are strong, you can be good. So strength has to be gained. But to be good in life, to be able to pardon people around so that they can be forgiven and they get one more chance to survive. I mean, here the strong people want to first end the life of the people who are weak. And now this is something we all need to understand where it is applicable to every individual. It also invokes Varun. The Vedic hymn is also there to invoke Varun, who can destroy the enemy. They help the intellect and deed to prosper. Mankind has to prosper under the auspicious grace of these two, Mitra and Varun. Now we have got another hymn of it which says these two gods, sun and rain, they help the growth of truth. Truth has to grow under them. Of course, you will be obvious. It is very obvious to the eyes also, to the logic also, that whenever the sun is around, the sun tries to bring everything which is in the nook and corner in right limelight. So it is limelight is truth. So it also, these two gods, sun and rain, they help the growth of truth. When there is goodness in you, you are going to be true in life. You are going to be correct in life. You have to become successful. We will be more correct, more truthful. We will be able to inculcate even compassion, kindness in us. They are truthful and they are able to deal or accomplish all big issues with the help of truth alone. Now, these are values which mankind needs to nourish. Mankind needs to nourish. The second Vedic hymn says, Ritena Mitra Varuna Vrita Vridha Vrita Sparsho Rute Bridhanta Mashate. Brihanta Mashate. Okay, here these two gods, sun and rain, they help the truth, the growth of truth. They are truthful and all big issues they accomplish only by truth alone. Now there is a third one which says, Kavino Mitra Varuna Tu Vijata Urakshaya Daksham Dadhate Apasama. Apasama. What does it say? These two enlightened and wise ones. Now, Ved have referred to them as the enlightened souls. Enlightened, we won't call them elements, we better call them gods. Because they are there to teach us some values with their silence, with their actions alone, they are there to teach us some good values. Mankind needs to learn from them. Mankind needs to observe nature so that he learns what are the values which need to be nourished. What are we gaining from these people? We are gaining something from these elements who are quiet, who just act. And here when we do some little good, we want to go around and announce it. We go around and announce it. But here these two are the five elements which Ved refer to as gods and revere them. They act so beautifully, and yet they don't mention it all the time. Otherwise, can you imagine? They will keep on saying, for one little ray, 1 rupee each. We have now, waters are already there for sale, so we are buying water. Now I hope we don't have to buy sun rays. Imagine every time we have to, of course, buy a sun ray, we have to just charge. I mean, you just say one ray enters the house, it will cost you because it gives you light for some time. So just as the electricity is charged, what if the sunlight is charged? My God, man will have to try and earn more and more. So this is freely offered. This is freely offered to us. So we need to be grateful to them. Okay, anyway, these two enlightened and wise ones, they are enlightened. They know the value of service to mankind, and they are doing it to serve a good project of God. God has given us birth. These 5 elements are actually controversial amongst themselves. If you keep the earth with water, the earth loses its binding factor, it becomes loose. If you keep water with fire, it gets evaporated. If you keep fire with air, it gets disintegrated. If you keep air with space, it gets lost in the space. So these are actually controversial to each other, but yet they all stay together. They live together. What do? They live together to serve a higher cause, that is mankind. And whose cause is that? It is the cause of God. So a creator has created mankind, and therefore these 5 elements, even if they don't get along, they live together. Doesn't that give you a beautiful message? Yes, here in our own one family, 5 people can't get along. You can imagine what I mean. We call it Tredha Tirpit in Marathi. It means utter chaos. The man, God must be going into utter chaos to deal with so many families at a time. So he says, I better not deal with the families, I might as well deal with the 5 elements. They seem to be more obedient. What can we learn from sun and rain? Okay, we can see how these two kings, they are called kings. I like it. I love to respect them. And I think I'm going to begin to respect them and try and see if we can revive Ved. They are carrying messages for mankind. If the sun doesn't belong, thank God, sun is not called as Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai. He is just called sun. Imagine. Otherwise, again, we will have different conflicting issues on that. Anyway, we can see these two kings, they deal. How do they deal? They use their strength only in auspicious acts. How beautiful. How beautiful it is. What is holy and good? Waters, sun, that is rains and sun. These two, they come to help wherever there is auspicious action, deed being taken. They never abuse their strength. Please, they are in unholy deeds if there is any abusive of strength. The sun and the rains, they don't participate. Therefore, what the wrongs are done at nights. You can we understand this. They have ability to destroy the enemy. They don't lack this ability at any time. So it's not that they can defeat today and tomorrow they may get defeated. No. So it is success and victory alone. When does victory come to mankind? When mankind decides to serve mankind. Then alone success comes to us. If he decides to serve himself, his own purpose, his own cause, then probably the success will take more efforts from him. But if it is to serve mankind, God is more gracious about giving help and harmony. Then he says, they both have ability to destroy the enemy. They don't lack this at any time. They handle their friendship with love and also the subject, that is the people, public of the kingdom, and they spread wisdom amongst mankind. Satavadekar has done a good job. I am trying to study his text and try to understand what is there in Ved. And I am trying to share it with all those who are listening to me, because I know simplifying Ved is the need of present day times. That's the least we can do. If God has taken efforts to create Ved, which is considered as the highest text of Indian philosophy, it is time we give little time for it. At least let us know what is in it. Following it later, we will see. But let us know what it has to say. Then they teach us, one, to be righteous and follow the right path only. Yes, it teaches us to be righteous and follow the right path only. Never choose wrong path. Never choose wrong path. Be right in handling the big issues of life. Whenever you feel you have big issues to be solved, please don't hesitate. Turn to the sun and turn to the rains and say, you too have powers. Please share those powers with me today at this moment, so that I can come out of crisis by sticking to the right side of life. My God, I think we all need to appreciate these gods. Be right in handling big issues, be wise, strong, and accomplish huge tasks. Huge tasks. My God, they live in big abodes. Yes, we can see that. The sun is God, is a royal kingdom. In the entire space, he is the only soul there residing, and he's got hundreds of his rays sharing and spreading the entire universe on the universe. He is royal, and he's got something very magnificent about him, very highly dignifying status, and he reaches out like in the big abodes and increases the ability to deal with issues more righteously. He brings things in the light, and he deals only by exposing the truth. That is very important. He exposes the truth, but he deals with it, because the righteousness itself is going to make your issues easy. You have got to face what is rightly told to you. Then it will help you to solve the issues. The three hymns 7, 8, 9, they describe these ruling norms for kingdoms. Now, kingdoms, if at all, have to rule. The kings have to rule. The parties have to rule. The man has to rule. The stronger one has to rule. We have unit. The member in the family has to rule. The member of the society who needs to rule. They should follow these norms. Today, I humbly seek the blessings of God, Son Mitra, and God Varun. And please continue to shower grace on this earth. Mankind needs it. Mankind needs it. He is getting lost somewhere, and he needs to be set right. And please be there for us. This is Swami Radhikananda from Pune. Thank you.